Hello, this is Sandra Cho with Pointwealth Capital Management, and today I'm going to be going over May 2024. Let's start with equities. Perhaps the saying sell in May and go away should be replaced with April showers bring May flowers, because U.S. equities had a solid month of May with the S&P 500 up 4.8% and the NASDAQ up 6.9%. Investors enjoyed a relatively strong earnings season, with technology stocks like Nvidia continuing upward. International developed equities followed suit, with EFA up 3.7% on the month, as the European Central Bank is expected to cut rates in June. Emerging market equity returns were break-even. Now on to bonds and the Fed. Bonds had a bounce back in May after a lackluster start to the year, with the AG up 1.4% during May. Here at Pointwealth, we see bonds as being attractive due to deep discounts to par and coupon income at the highest level seen in a decade. The Fed held rates steady at its most recent meeting, and we believe that the Fed will continue to hold forward for most, if not all, of 2024. On to economic data. May ended with the release of the Personal Consumption Expenditure Price Index, or PCE, which is the Fed's preferred inflation gauge. PCE was up 2.7% on an annual basis, in line with expectations. The core CPI, which strips out volatile food and energy categories, came in at 3.6% on an annual basis, the lowest core CPI reading since April 2021. It looks like inflation continues to come down slowly and steadily. The relatively positive news on the inflation front was countered by poor retail spending figures as consumers paused their spending. They may not be spending as much, but confidence rose the first time in 4 months. Lastly, jobless claims continue to edge higher, reaching the highest level since last September. In other news, Donald Trump was found guilty on all 34 counts of falsifying business records. U.S. stock trades will now settle in 1 day versus 2, and the Israel and Hamas war rages on. Thank you so much for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you next month.